You might be thinking, hey Nick, this seems like a really weird time for you to do this. Why would you do this when you're camping, nowhere near your home? And I would just like to say, yeah. Boy, man, if I didn't know better, I'd say this thing had already been to wasteland. Pause the video, in the comments, tell me, yay, I don't know who I'm talking to, yay or nay, but better or worse, cheap and fast. If you're not sure, I'll quick skip back to last week. I'm really fucking sick. Wow, what a chipper, happy dude I was last week. Good news and bad news. It is Friday. Good news is I'm going camping. Bad news is it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon and I'm just now getting to the point where I can start getting packed and getting everything together. I'm gonna try and get there before the sun goes down. And then we'll get on the road! And this is also a new vlog series called Into Chaos. I travel embracing the chaotic nature of adventure. There's a slightly different uniform protocol for this vlog series, I almost forgot. Welcome to the new series, Into Chaos. Let's go. Good news is that I've got all the stuff ready to go and I'm basically ready to go camping now. Bad news is, it's definitely after dark, so yeah, I probably won't film anything more until morning. I'm gonna be really late getting to my campsite. Good morning. So, sleeping in here technically worked. It's kind of lumpy and frumpy. The bed's fairly hard, although I do have these cushions under here, and obviously I have a pillow and this blanket under me too. But as far as the amount of space, I think I've got more space than I actually need. I think I actually, when I started this channel, I started it back when I was living in my truck, my little S10. I'm pretty confident that I actually have more sleeping space in this setup than I did in the setup that I had in my little S10. I have a lot more space, but there's a lot of wasted space. It's a weird shape to sleep in because I've got this seat, which is kind of high up, and then the trunk is much lower. So I think the original plan is still probably the best plan, which is a permanent solution. By far the thing I miss most from back when I lived in my truck was the birds and the squirrels being my usual alarm clock. Like just waking up to the sound of Earth coming back to life each morning. It's friggin' beautiful, man. In general, I'm not really a big fan of pet peeves, but I do have one really big pet peeve. I hate temporary solutions to permanent problems. Now here's a fun fact. Most problems, if you don't find a permanent solution for them, they will remain a problem. There are very few problems that just go away. Most problems are permanent problems. And what I don't like is a temporary solution to a permanent problem. And that's why donuts like this, I don't like them. I don't like them at all. Back when I had my truck, I used to always have a spare. And soon, hopefully, I will do the same thing with my car. And that's sort of what the back of the car is like right now. The problem is I can't sleep in this vehicle comfortably in its current configuration. I need a permanent solution to that. So that's why we're gonna tear out the back seat today. When it comes to finances and money these days, basically all of my solutions are pretty temporary. The only reasonably permanent solution that I have right now is Patreon. And I don't have a very big fan base, so I don't expect for that permanent solution to become a solution anytime soon, so much as it is an opportunity for a permanent solution. But the point is, I'm gonna have to get a job again. Ooh! I just need to be able to pay the bills, because the medical studies that I normally do are kind of sporadic and they're not always available. And this spring, looks like I'm not getting as lucky as I did last summer and fall. Basically, my luck appears to have at least temporarily run out. Almost certainly means I won't be able to do all 50 states this year. All right. Pull this flap up. There should be something. Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah. Undo the Velcro. What? A phone call? Who would be calling me while I'm vlogging? Oh, hi, Charlie. Yeah, I'm at Woodland Acres. Yeah, it's the one on the far northeast side. You like go through a ditch to get into this area?
Have I been there before?
I'm pretty sure you have. Once you come... That's a mess.
Okay.
You coming out? All right.
I'll see.
Cool. I'll see you.
I see.
Bye. Okay, so that's out. And then let's see. Yeah. Wow. That was pretty easy. That was incredibly easy. And then I assume that comes off, and then it just unhooks, maybe, probably. As you can see, this is quite the mess. We'll get it done. All right. Perfect. Oh, there we go. And then there should be like little hooks under here, so you just have to kind of wiggle this. I think. No, it doesn't feel like it's supposed to. Oh, that didn't sound right. What am I doing wrong? I don't know. Oh, there it is. Okay. This little nut is all that needs to come out of here. Next, I think I'm gonna try and see what's under here. See how structurally necessary this area is. Because if we can widen this, I might be able to fit this 35-inch wide bed. Well, if you pull hard enough, there we go. Yeah, that's apparently not meant to come back off, I guess. Well, forget that. Let's see if we can get this tab undone. Get a closer look. Oh, dang it. Look at this. Look at this guy. If you're a car guy in the comments, let me know if that is structurally necessary. Because if this isn't necessary, I'm gonna take it out. And I'm thinking, oh man, that is easy to pull out. But we can take this out for sure. We don't need this. That's a lot of space. That is a lot of space. Once I get that carpet out of there and I get it all cleaned up, that's the goal, is to optimize this space. So let's take a look at the trunk, shall we? If you don't mind, I'll just get in here with you. We're gonna get the whole carpet out of the trunk. That's gonna be nice. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I don't like carpet. I don't like it in my house. I don't like it in my car. It just soaks up all the dirtiness so you don't see it, so you don't actually clean things. That's what I think of carpets. The only good thing about carpets is they absorb a little bit of noise. Let's see. Let's try not to mess up any of this electrical. Most likely I'm going to put this thing right back on because, let's be honest, I don't want to be hitting my shins on raw metal, getting in and out of this thing. But we do need to take it off in order to get the carpet off, so whatever. You might be thinking, hey Nick, this seems like a really weird time for you to do this. Why would you do this when you're camping, nowhere near your home? It's just kind of coincidence, actually, that the first time in a while that I go camping happens to be on the same weekend that the weather has been fantastic. It's like 45 degrees out. So with it being this warm outside, it's a lot easier to convince myself to do the things that I have to do outside. And this is one of those. Yeah. Boy, look how much dirt that is. Holy crap. Look at that. That's just the ground. Oh, there we go. Ugh. Your car's so quiet, I thought someone was just walking up. I was like, what? I never ended up putting on real shoes. I've just been wearing flip-flops all day.